Hello, friends. Welcome to the next episode on Scrum Framework. We will be talking about one of the most important agile frameworks known as Scrum. So, let's begin. Scrum is a framework for project management that emphasizes on teamwork, accountability, and iterative processes towards a well defined goal. The framework begins with a simple steps, starts with what can be seen or known. After that, track the process and tweak as necessary. Scrum is a lightweight framework that helps team work together much like a rugby team. It encourages team to learn through experiences. It is self-organized or self-manage while working on a problem and reflect on their win. Scrum delivers features at a time while Waterfall simply delivers phases. A typical waterfall style development is a phase based and sequential process that will not give value until the very end of the project. Scrum turns that model onto its head and delivers new features every week instead of focusing on a big release in the future. Scrum drives complex work into simple pieces, large organization into small teams, and far reaching projects into a series of short time horizon called sprint. Benefits of Scrum provide to an organization, team, product, and individuals. It results in a better quality, reduced time to market, increased return on investment, high team morale, enhance enhanced team collaboration. Scrum is simple. It is the opportunity for a big collection of interwoven mandatory components. Scrum is not a methodology. Scrum implements the scientific method of learning as you go. Scrum replaces the programming algorithm approach, which is tough, which respects for people and self management to deal with unpredictable and solving complex problems. The image represents the Scrum in action as described by Kane and Jeff in their Software in 30 Days, a book talking us us from planning through software delivery. As you can see in this image clearly, we have a product owner helping us with the product backlog, which is being mapped with the project vision and the project scope. And then we have a sprint planning where the development team identifies the tasks that need to be delivered as a part of a sprint goal among the backlog, product backlog, and the sprint starts. The sprint varies from a 1 to 4 week where we have a daily huddle to understand the progress of a team, where exactly we are, is team able is team able to move ahead, are there any blockers, are there any showstoppers that is hindering or blocking the delivery by end of the sprint. We have a sprint review for every sprint where we provide our demo for to the end customer or the stakeholders for all the work that has been completed or defined as done. The final sign off product that is being evaluated by the stakeholders and the product owners is being called as a finish work or the increment that gets added each time at with the number of sprints increment that is being generated at the end of a sprint. And finally, we have a sprint retrospective that help us in understanding what are the improvement areas that can be implemented going forward. This clearly shows that there is a sprint review, that means the continuous feedback for each sprint coming from the customer, coming from the product owner. In case they identify something wrong, that can be fixed immediately as a part of a new sprint cycle. And also continuous improvement with respect to the sprint retrospective, where we can enhance our process, we can enhance our definition of done, and if required, that needs to be improved. Let's talk about the Scrum timeline. In 1986, Dr. Takeuchi and Dr. Nonaka introduced the term Scrum in their published document or a publication in Harvard Business Review, the new product development game. So hence the word Scrum exists in the market. In 1993, Scrum for software development was introduced by Jeff using the study by Dr. Nanoka and Takeuchi. Further, in 1995, Kane and Jeff formalized the Scrum processes for the worldwide software industry and published a paper on Scrum at OPS SLA. 2001, Jeff and Kane were among the 17 software developers or experts that created the manifesto for the agile software development. And in 2017, the first Scrum Guide was published by Jeff and Kane and established the body of knowledge of Scrum, which received global acclaim. It incremental updates were made in 2011, 2013, 16 and 17. Lately, we have a new release of the Scrum document or guide with a lot of improvements identified over the period of time, and we had a second version being released in 2020, which is the baseline version as of now. Let's talk about the three pillars of the Scrum. The three important pillars of the Scrum are transparency, inspection, and adoption. By transparency, we mean that everyone involved knows what is going on with the product, whether it's a stakeholder, whether it's a product owner, whether it's a Scrum Master, whether it's the external stakeholders or internal stakeholders. It's very transparent. Things are very open. Anyone can understand at a point what is happening. Inspection. Inspected by everyone on the Scrum team. That means we have a regular reviews happening, inspection happening by the product owner, by the stakeholders, by Scrum Master and other people. So it's very simple that we are getting it inspected each interval of time to get a proper understanding, proper feedback from the customer to improve the product. Third, adaptation, continuous improvement, the ability to adapt based on the results of inspection. We are continuously improving as a part of our retrospective sessions, improving our process, improving our definition of done each time to ensure that we are delivering the best value added features or the product to the end customer. These are the three important pillars of Scrum. Let's talk about the Scrum values. There are 5 Scrum values. The first one, courage. Scrum team members have courage to do what is the best for the project and works on the difficult problems. Focus. The team is focused to work on the sprint and the goal of the Scrum team. Commitment. Our team is commitment to deliver the work. Respect. Scrum team members respect to each other. They respect the customer. They respect the work. They respect the people surrounding to them in the project. Openness. Scrum team and stakeholders agree to the open about work and the challenges and the blockers. So they are very open to the challenges and they know how to deliver the best value added features to the end customer. I hope you are able to understand a brief about what the Scrum is, how Scrum has evolved over a period of time, what are the different Scrum values, and other areas of a Scrum. Thanks for joining. Let's connect in the next session on an important topic on the Scrum. Thank you.